Hello YouTube, here's Master Chef back at it again with another dynamic cooking video. This is what we're doing today. We're going to be making beef stroganoff, and we're going to do it Master Chef way. And we're going to get right to it. This is what we're going to be using. White egg noodles. We're going to be using mushrooms, sliced, beef broth, sour cream, 8 ounces, 1 cup of heavy cream, whipping cream, rosemary, dried parsley, black pepper, and of course we all know we love this stuff, minced garlic, beef bouillon pattern. Gonna be using a pound of ground beef. Gonna be using some black Angus sirloin steak. An onion, Worcestershire sauce. We got 1/3 of a cup of all-purpose flour that we're going to be making our gravy or roux with. And we'll get to that after we have put all of our components in. Right now, I'm going to start by getting my onion chopped up. Got my onions diced up. All right, let's get this black Angus steak cut up. And again, cut it how you like it. Yeah, this steak's supposed to be some good steak. You know, those of you that's on a budget, of course, you can just use ground beef. We like a lot of meat, so we're using extra. Let's cut it sideways. Usually I would have had all this cut up for time's sake, but sometimes there's a process, and we want to get this cut up pretty good. Okay. We're gonna get us some grapeseed oil down, or olive oil, or either canola oil, whichever you have. In our skillet, we're gonna get the stove on. We're using 100% grapeseed oil. All right, we're gonna start putting this Angus steak in here. Let's put it down. We're gonna give it 5 or 6 minutes before we put our ground beef in here because we want it to be evenly cooked. That's the Angus steak. Again, I put about 3 tablespoons of oil in there. It does have some fat as well, which will make some grease. Okay. This is a very good dish. It's a pretty easy dish. It's a dish that anybody that cook at all can pull it off. I would love for you to try this recipe. Very nice recipe. We want plenty of meat in here. We like protein. let's get that knocked around. Pretty thin steak. Good quality steak, so it shouldn't have a problem being tender. Okay. We're gonna get this ground beef in here because we want it to cook together. Just continue to break it up. Or you can put it in, break it up with your spoon or your cooking utensil. We want plenty of meat in here. Get it all distributed around evenly where it can cook. We gave the steak a jump because we want it to cook a little longer. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna start putting our seasonings in. Because we want them to marry. We're gonna put some rosemary and garlic seasoning in there. We're gonna put about a tablespoon and a half. Be liberal. Garlic is good for you. We're gonna put some parsley in here, dried parsley, and we're gonna put about a tablespoon in there. That parsley's good. We're gonna go ahead and get our beef bouillon in there. Get that all stirred and acclimated. We're gonna wait a few more minutes on our garlic. We don't want our garlic to lose its savor. Look at that, it's looking good already. Oh boy. All right, we're gonna put our garlic in there. That's a good tablespoon's worth. We'll cut this down just a little bit. All right. What we're gonna do now, gonna hit it with about a teaspoon of this Worcestershire sauce. Bam! Let's go ahead and put a little of that all-purpose flour in there. We finna do this thing. Okay, I put about half of the third of a cup in there. Let's see what that does. You don't want to overcook your steak, it'll be tough. That's the whole cup, a third of a cup. Get that all good and mixed up and in there. So we're gonna hit it with some beef broth here in a minute. We got our water going for our noodles. So go ahead and get our onions in. You see, the meat mixture to tighten up because of the flour. Let's hit it with about a teaspoon of pepper. And we're gonna start adding this beef broth. Add a little bit at a time. Well, you can see what you're working with, where you are. This is not a dish that you probably want to walk off from. Gonna hit it with some more raw. This is a very excellent dish that you can have on Sunday for Sunday dinner. Through the week, it's a dish that you can put in the eye box and take it out and warm it up. Look at that. I'm working this thing. Y'all can say what you want to say. I'll hit it some more broth. You don't want your gravy to be too thick.
How much broth are you using?
I done use about a cup and a half of broth. Yeah. About a cup and a half of broth. What we finna do now, we finna put in 8 ounces of sour cream. Go ahead and put it in there. Oh yeah, babe. Yeah. That thing coming together. Boy, look at here. You talk about some good eating and full of meat. I want y'all to try this recipe and see what you think. I'm going in with some mushrooms. Put as many as you want in. It's your thing. Put the mushrooms in there. Okay. We're finna go in now with a cup of heavy cream. Get it in there. Oh yeah. We doing this thing. Get it all in there. Beef stroganoff. You're gonna think you eating, sitting down at a table in New York City. Yeah, you see how rich that look? We're gonna put the top on that and let that go. And we're gonna get our egg noodles down. And when the egg noodles come out, wait a minute. I'm gonna hit this with just a little slap your mama. Or I like to call it, you better not slap your mama. You're gonna cut that down. Egg noodles down. Get some egg noodles down. Okay, we done drained our noodles, as you can see. And we're gonna go ahead and put those down. Of course, we tried to cook them al dente so they wouldn't be too soft. Get them all spread out. Now let's get some good stuff on them. As you can see, our sauce is ready with mushrooms, garlic, onion, got ground meat, and black Angus sirloin steak, rosemary, slap your mama, and just lay that in there. Boy, that looks good. Okay, now you're gonna take and just fold it in. Fold all that goodness in. Onions, garlic, rosemary, slap your mama, Worcestershire sauce, heavy whipping cream, sour cream, mushrooms. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? Get it all stirred up. See, the reason you want to cook your noodles al dente because putting this hot meat and gravy in there, they're going to continue to cook. Get a shot of that. Mushrooms full of meat in every bite. All right, here's Master Chef back. As you can see, we have plated up one bowl. We're gonna plate up another bowl of this beef stroganoff. We hope that you enjoyed the video. We hope that you tell a friend. We hope that you try this recipe. As you can see, it's still smoking. We're gonna add a piece of toast to that. 5 cheese toast. And I'm gonna taste this. Get a picture of me tasting this. I want mushroom and all. This is Master Chef and Mrs. J. If you like what we're cooking over here, tell somebody. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you. Bye. Stay up. We'll see you next time.